Okay, but for real gamers, why do you suck? Why is it that across every rank, every character, every role, for every game, most people genuinely actually suck? Well, I've actually got a list of very legitimate reasons why somebody might not be able to perform, why you might not be as good as sometimes you see other streamers or other people or some people in your game. What is happening? Where's the disconnect? I actually think I know. So first of all, I think a huge reason that a lot of people downplay is that some people legitimately have better machines. They play at higher frame rates with better mice and keyboards, or really it's going to especially come down to a better monitor. And not even if you just have a high refresh rate monitor, it's got to be low latency with little ghosting. It even comes down to how your frames are actually generated. Are they AI generated frames like with NVIDIA sometimes has these options, or are they real raw frames coming in? What is your latency to the server, to your machine, your Wi-Fi? Like, there is so many numbers that when they all get kind of crunched together, it can add up to a ton of latency and poor performance. And I mean poor performance. If you are playing certain characters, especially something like Spider-Man, you might see clips of people like doing some insane things that you can't fathom. Like, how do they even see them? Well, that's because on TikTok, you're only seeing like a quarter of the frames that they're probably playing at. People are literally double the skill of you because they have double the information to actually play with. So it's really important to acknowledge your weaknesses, what you literally physically can and cannot do. And that's another point, is I think a lot of people disregard the exhaustion of playing video games. It is actually a physical thing, and the way your mind operates, it is a machine and it is physical, and you can get tired in that way as well. And then the whole hand-eye coordination, the mind-body coordination, how you're actually playing the game, it fatigues you, and you need to be aware of this element, because really good players are going to weaponize that, and really good players know how to pace themselves and how to play basically forever. If you're constantly panicked and anxious and yelling and screaming, then you're probably overwhelmed, and that means you're not actually playing to a peak performance, which you think you are squeezing out of yourself. But no, it's a marathon. Even in those tight moments where you need to really step up the game, you need to hit that headshot, you need to evade, you need to reflect, whatever it is, yeah, you need to have the energies and reserves to be able to perform there. You're not going to have that if you are always freaking strung out. Some people's solution to this is to tilt and to kind of stop caring or hyper focus on a single thing. That's not real zone. I can't give you like a miracle pill for this. This is something that you have to figure out yourself, but you have to know yourself first and admit it. And on that note, lastly, yeah, you suck because you think you're good. And the thing is it's actually really cool to be arrogant. Real ego will have real results if you actually perform. And if you're not, well, maybe see the world from other people's perspectives and learn from that, because that's real ego. The ability to admit defeat and then keep going. Yeah, I highly recommend reading Blue Lock.